Hello YouTube, it is I, the WildWestGamer, here in my house, in my kitchen, in the morning. A terrible thing happened, an awful thing, a thing that I can't quite understand how this happened or when this happened, but it's happened, and now my whole world has changed. Last night, my wife went out with one of her friends, and they went out to a bar and they had some drinks, and they came back, had some more drinks, and then my wife's friend, Mr. Sean, he came back from work, so he had some drinks, and so did I. Only I had one drink. I had a beer, and this morning when I woke up, I had a hangover. I had a hangover after one beer. What happened to me? This is what age does to you. This is something that old people should get, not me. I'm 22.
Yes.
Yes, I'm 22. 23 this year, 22. And this is because I've had children. This is because I've had children. This is what I've put. Huh?
Child.
I've had a child. I've had a child, singular, not plural. Otherwise, I don't know where the other ones are. But yeah. It has to be that moment when you have a child that your entire ability to maintain any sort of tolerance to alcohol disappears. Whoa, no glasses, me. And it's just not right. It's weird. It's not normal. It's terrifying. And I had wine is something I don't tend to normally drink. But I even had a bit of wine, and I'm not a massive wine connoisseur. I'm not a wine fan favourite, but I'll drink wine. But even that was like, whoa, way too strong. I mean, I had a vodka and coke a couple of weeks back, and that was the tiniest drop into a glass of which was probably 99% coke, and even that wiped me out the next morning. What happened? What? Cola. Oh, fuck off. It's all the same thing, isn't it? It's all the black shit they put in a bottle which fizzes. Normally, if you see black shit that fizzes, do keep the hell away, but for some reason they stick it in a red bottle. Wave. Fucking party on. Oh my god. And also I've got really bad gas. I've really been laying it down properly, laying down the heavy stuff. I mean, gassed out the bedroom. What was fantastic though is we had because it's getting quite warm now. It's especially in our house. I have the fan on it like revolving, like sort of spinning, 180 degrees, which is fantastic because my farts race down the end of the bed and then get blown right back, and because into your face, yes. It's like if I'm displeased with the amount of it's in the little plant pot. If I'm displeased with the amount of room I have in bed, it's just like, and it's like, you're just like, oh god, what is that smell? Oh god, it's like something died inside something that had died, and then they had babies, and those things died. It's just horrific. I don't know. It's like the smell. It's like the smell of, because it didn't help that we ordered. We also had a takeaway last night. So I've had this sort of deep fat fried burger with barbecue sauce and a beer which I can't tolerate, and I was already kind of gassy from the day before, and that's just like inside my stomach has just gone, nuclear fusion. So yeah, I'm really laying it down at the moment. So we're trying. I also had tuna sandwiches last night as well for dinner. So this house is just like probably the worst place to be at the moment. There are people who are starving that would come into this house and go, oh God, no, take it away. This is properly the devil's house. Wow, it's cool. Our washing machine has this light which looks like a Cylon from Battlestar Galactica. It's like, it's weird actually. It's kind of terrifying because every time I look at it, it seems to stop moving. No, it's not doing it anymore. No, it's not. That would be cool. The rise of the machines, and it starts in my kitchen with a really aggravated washing machine. What are you doing? Are you texting?
I wasn't texting. I was just reading on Facebook.
What are you reading on Facebook? You don't have any friends.
I have Charlotte as my friend.
Charlotte is your friend. She lives in the same town as you. Right. This is the thing.
Together.
This is the thing now in life. Because with the advent of social networking, it seems to me that you can't say to someone, how many friends do you have? No, I don't really have friends. You know, it's just people I hang around with. It's like, no. Those people you hang around with are your friends. I'm not talking to you, woman. Be quiet. I'm talking about people in general. You're not general people. You're my wifey for lifey. You are an exception. You're a step above average people. I like you for a start.
You should really like me. You're married to me.
I don't know. People marry for crazy reasons nowadays. No, I love you. I love you. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, a video. You saw bacon?
Yeah. You spell it.
I spelled tuna still. Who's got all my ass? Someone's got bacon.
Yeah.
Go and ask for some bacon. Just knock on the door and say, "Can I have bacon?" Bacon. It's a Saturday morning after the night before. People should be prepared for people to knock on their doors and ask for bacon. Anyway, though, I'm moving away from what I was talking about. So social networking. So social networking happened, and all these people who didn't really talk to other people just seemed to add them. You know, you just like my Facebook friends list. If you're a Facebook friend, don't take this personally, but it could be you. Half my Facebook friends are not people I talk to. They're not even people I used to hang around with at school. They're not really even people I used to like at school. I just think you do it just because it's like you're clinging on to that nostalgia of the past. We were the same school. Watch my friends list go down. Trust me, half the motherfuckers on my friends list can, you know, choke on a bag of dicks, to be quite frank. I do not know. There are some of them who I just like I remember being at school going, if I could kill anyone in the most horrific way possible, like running them over with a traction engine or like covering them in like jam and letting badgers eat their legs, it would have been certain people on my friends list. I'm not joking. I don't know why I've got them on there. And what's worse is I get people add me who they know I did not like them at school for the fact that they were, you know, complete thugs or hooligans or whatever, and so I don't add them, and then they like, you know, you'll private message me or whatever saying, you know, oh, you're not adding me, what's wrong, you know, so that is like, well, what's wrong, we've not spoken in 10 years, and plus I think you're a massive twat. So yeah, so
you watching CDs?
it's great. When my daughter runs in, she's normally so excited in the mornings because all of her cartoons are on. She'll run in and she'll be like, and it's like cracking the code. You know, it's like the Da Vinci Code. You alright? Yeah, it's a camera. No, you're not watching your cartoons on the laptop because you get too excited, and then for some reason the keyboard turns into whack-a-mole, and you're like, bah, bah, Hulk smash. It's not happening. You've broken one laptop already, and it took like 6 months for the insurance company to pay out for this one. I finally got Company of Heroes on this, well, the demo, which is pretty good. You're not breaking this laptop. No breaking laptop for you. No laptop for you. No. Go in living room. Sit and watch cartoon. Go now. Do not turn around. Do not look back. Go. You're still standing there. Go. Go.
Like, I should drink more often. I really feel like cleaning.
Maybe you should drink more often because you feel in a cleany mood. You should drink more often because you're also in another kind of mood. Which, hey, YouTube is getting blue. She's crying about, oh, it's because I put the reminder on for World of War. No!
Where's CBeebies?
No CBeebies. She needs to learn about World War II. That girl needs to be, at 2.5 years old, it's the right age to learn of the Holocaust, I think. So back to social networking. So yeah, so, you know, people just add people, and people don't really, and the whole definition of what a friend is changes because you've got these people on your friends list as friends, but they're not friends. They're just, well, not even acquaintances. They're people you used to know. And like before social networking, people used to hang around with each other. Your friends were the people you hung around with. And if you didn't hang around with them for a certain amount of time, they sort of drifted away. And then after about a couple of months, they stopped really being like good friends and sort of just became like, you know, people you knew. And then after that, they drifted off in their own way. That's how it used to be. But now the problem is that you can't get away from anyone. it's fucking impossible. It's like life now. Like the advent of technology. I wanted technology to give me Star Trek. I didn't want it to give me the fucking Bourne Identity. I can't escape life anymore. It's like people who like. The thing is, what's really funny is you see people break up with their like girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever, and they still have each other on their friends list, which is just like for the rest of their lives. There's this like this. No matter where you go in the world, there is this sense of awkwardness. Just shake the table. It's fine. Have you got a milkshake?
Yeah, that's the one I bought the other day.
It's the one you bought the other day. Oh,
It's fine,
I don't know. What? Like those donuts.
it's a day. It's for the 25th of May, my birthday.
Oh, it's streak on your birthday.
There's a little hint of don't forget your birthday.
I haven't forgotten your birthday, but you've got to give me money to get you a present for your birthday. Here's a little thing for you. In our relationship, I'm not trusted with money or currency of any kind.
No, I don't trust you. It's like you go and blow all the sweets and crap.
Not sweets and crap. Sweets is not crap. I would, if I was given pocket money of 20 quid a month, I would be able to use that to just, I'd save it for the month, or I'd perhaps buy a drink if I went into a convenience store or something like that, or I would buy some just geeky shit. But it's when I'm not able to buy stuff, the urge to buy stuff builds. So when money's there, it's like, buy as much as I can. It's like what they reckon, like humans with food. That's why people get so obese, because the human being is programmed to eat as much as they can when it's available.
Yeah, I'm going now.
Why are you going? This whole part of the channel relies on you being here. You can't leave. You're a part of this team. Did Spock leave Kirk?
I don't know. So much film.
It's not. There's a TV series as well. Such a noob. You know this. We watched a program on it the other day.
Did we?
The creation of Star Trek.
Is that when I was asleep?
This was educational. You were meant to be watching and paying attention to this stuff.
I was asleep.
Why were you asleep?
Because I don't care about it.
What do you mean you don't care about Star Trek? It's one of the greatest creations of the 20th century.
I'm going to go now because one of my eyelashes falling off.
That sounds really weird, right? Oh yeah. Excuse my sort of weird rambling then. When women go out for nights out, it's fantastic because the next morning their faces literally fall apart. It's horrific. It's like something out of Night of the Living Dead. Like eyelashes peel off and their makeup starts sort of curling off their faces, and it's just like, what the fuck did I marry? Lips are all sort of smeared like the Joker halfway across the face. Hair extensions are peeling off. You're like, oh my god, it looks like you've got rabies or something. It's just like, what happened? Whereas men wake up the next morning, spin round the boxers, brush their teeth for a bit of gum. Hey ho, we're off. A bit of under each arm. We're off. That's it. So I do feel sorry for women. Society's got this hold on them that they need to maintain this persona. This sort of outlook that the rest of the world, seems to think, they feel like the world's telling them that, and they're telling themselves the world says that. Isn't that true?
What?
That you women feel like you have to look good because society dictates it.
I just wanted to look good last night because
you did look good last
I
night.
just wanted to look comfortable change.
But you look good all the time.
Sloggy mum. That's what I usually look
You don't
like.
look like a sloggy mum. You look like MILF. Prime British MILF.
You have to say that because you're married to me.
I have to say that because I'm married to you. Those two guys that came on to you in the bar last night thought you were MILF. Well, no, they thought you were
Those two
single.
guys are probably about 60.
They could be dead soon. They could be veterans of one of our wars. You should have at least humoured them. And you should have at least humoured them then. Listen, they're so old that probably putting your hand on his knee would have been like, all you needed to do to get his engine like running. You
It's
literally.
like one of those creepy bar lingerers who.
Oh, one of the ones who goes, I'm still young.
Yeah, who probably would have been there.
Now let me tell you about Jitterbug. What?
They're probably still there now.
They're probably
Waiting
still
for
there.
their next prey.
The next one, like praying mantises, just
Yeah.
like. That's a cat sound. Why is she doing like
She's pretending to be the washing machine.
Oh, I thought she was pretending to be Jabba the Hutt when he's being choked by like Princess Leia.
If she's sticking her tongue, I couldn't see it. She had it back to me. But if she's sticking her tongue out, it means she wants my drink.
Huh?
She wants my drink.
Can I have a cup of tea, please?
Yeah, you make it.
If I come, I make you cups of tea all the time. Do you mind making me a cup of tea?
I do.
You do, but you love me, so you do it anyway.
Yeah.
Woo! See? That's the beauty of being married. You can actually guilt the other one into doing stuff for you. It works for my wife, it works for me. It's a beautiful thing. It works more for my wife than for me.
You want the green cup or the pink cup?
She can't have tea.
She's not having tea, she's having juice.
Good.
Amelia, green cup or pink cup? Green or pink?
Oh yeah. Social networking.
What?
You know,
Are you going to talk about it or not?
I talked about it. It's just at each time it sort of stuff happens,
Can you get the milk for your face, sweetheart?
Amelia, can you get the milk?
Oh, yeah.
This isn't a trick question, don't worry. You can get the milk.
It's just I don't want to go on camera.
You don't want to go on camera. This is quite a cool thing that you sort of exist as this sort of mystery. You're like Howard's mum from Big Bang Theory.
Thanks.
In the best possible way. You're like Howard's mum, but if you look like Bernadette, because Bernadette is hot. I would butter that toast. If that's the correct euphemism. Yes. It's sweet she's got a lisp. Though she'll never be Prime Minister. What?
I think it's her just being lazy.
It's so hard work saying the word yes. It's yes. So yeah, so with friends, people, when you are friends, don't consider this thing. Facebook should not have them as your friends list. It's not. It could be your acquaintance. No, the problem is this is the weird thing about Facebook. It's designed as a tool for adults, young adults to use, though it's aimed at sort of a younger audience. So this whole sort of there's an age limit for Facebook. Yeah, okay. You know what, Mark Zuckerberg? Yeah, good luck with that. It's just their way of keeping their consciences clean. Every time someone goes, young kids shouldn't be using social networking, they go, well, we have an age restriction thing. It's like, it's not, when it's ticking a box, are you over the age of whatever? That's not age certification. I can't just walk. It's like me taking my daughter into an 18 certificate film and then going, is she 18? And me going, yeah, and then just carrying on through. Huh?
Yeah.
You started talking now.
No, I was talking to Amelia, not you.
Right, okay then. Know where I stand then.
Mummy.
I'm gonna have a bed tonight.
No, you're not.
And a cider.
Because then I got to go in the car with you the next day.
Yes!
No.
No, it's Saturday today. It's Sunday tomorrow, then it's Monday.
Yeah,
who the hell do you think you are, Doctor Who?
We're in the car tomorrow, so we're going to let Sadie out.
We're going to my mum and dad's house to let the dog out. The car journey takes about 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it's still too long.
Too long? I'll open the windows.
No, I'm helping you, alright.
Bad world child.
You need a convertible for you, alright.
You need a convertible for my ass. That sounds like a fat joke. Cheers. Thanks for that. Know what I'll be getting you for your birthday. Some fucking... Yeah, you're getting your bag, alright? Calm down. Freaking bags. Freaking women and their handbags and all kinds of crap like that. Driving me freaking insane. Ow.
So, Amelia, shall we sit back down, please? What are you doing?
Seeing how close I can get to the camera until I actually have to touch the camera. You got pretty close.
Do you know what I can make you do to freak out?
What?
You know what I can do to make you freak out?
What?
You got a spot.
Where?
Right, put it next to your ear.
Well, there? There?
Yeah.
I'm not...
Now you're going to have a nervous twitch so you can stop the video and go and stop it.
I can't really see it.
I can. It's winking at me.
It's winking at you. What? Like the little sort of mutant in Total Recall that grows on the guy's chest?
There's a flower in cup again.
Oh, yeah. It's close. Is there sugar in it?
Yes.
How many?
2.
3.
I'll put 2.5.
2.5. Ow, my arm hurts. Milk! You born in a barn without a fridge? Put the milk away, woman. Put the milk away.
No, and then drink that last little bit.
Go on then. Drink it. Drink the milk. Biatch. Look how well our cactus is doing. That thing has died and come back to life more times than Jesus. Jesus. Jesus.
Good girl, well done.
What's that?
Get away.
She didn't say where though. Probably over the wall,
No,
like marking her territory. This is a thing that needs to be law, right? If you really want something in life, pee on it. Do as the animals do. You really want something? Pee on it. Claim your territory. You know, just because it would separate those who are willing to those who aren't. And also it would solve all sorts of problems. World conflicts. You don't need to shoot at each other anymore. Just pee on the stuff you want. What's that? You want to invade? Okay, but you gotta pee on it first. And it would solve so many problems, you know? It's like, I want your wife, but I love my wife too. Okay, we must decide. That would be a great... See, this is why I should be a world leader. I should really be. I should be president of the world. Just because I have this... There would be great ideas on how to solve problems. Like, here's a big thing. We've got mass unemployment in our country at the moment. Well, we've got mass unemployment really everywhere. But we've also got an energy crisis. Build giant hamster wheels and put all of the unemployed in them, running on them, powers the countries and the world. Problem solved. Wow, even I just smelt that one then. That was horrific. That was like someone had taken a hard-boiled egg and just gone like that at my face. That was heavy. Thank God that you don't have smell-o-vision.
Right. Let's go get your sticker. Oh my God!
What?
The rape!
Can you smell? I love the way.
It's actually got to the living room.
It's like a ninja one. It's like, I will lay in wait for you and set traps. It's like the Batman of farts. Well, guys, I'm pretty sure it's got to the point now where nothing's really happening. It's just me yelling at my wife. Hey, Brandy! 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 Babe?
Yeah?
You coming back?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably got to the point where actually no one's actually bothering to listen to it.
You're bothering to listen to it?
No, I said no one's bothering. Which one do you want, sweetheart?
You know, it's really nice that you support me in this.
I'm spotting you. I understand that they've probably got bored of us rambling now.
It's not me, it's me rambling. It's you.
Yeah.
You're the one maintaining the semblance of order.
Which one would you like? Which one?
You know...
That one, purple one.
You know what Mr. Sid said to me yesterday? He said to me I should buy a comb for my eyebrows.
I have one of them.
What? That's not a thing. Why do you need a comb for your eyebrows? Oh my God, I don't want it. My eyebrows are fine. I've been granted, for a man of the British variety, I've been granted the ability to have fairly decent teeth and quite nice eyebrows. And also, you knocked over stuff in that top cupboard then.
I know.
You're going to put it back? You better. Oh, that doesn't look organised. That's not the way I put it in organised, at least. Do you reckon you could make chainmail look sexy?
What if it had like boob holes and a crotch out?
Crotchless chainmail. Wow. For those of you who want to pillage and rape, but also want to be able to have sexy time. The crotchless chainmail. Oh, I don't know. We should have a hog roast.
Why?
Because I like pig. I like
pig too.
When I want to eat
my bank balance as well.
I'm tired of eating just a joint of pork. I want to eat an entire thing. Here's a good point, all right? Pigs in blankets. That is lovely, thank you. Pigs in blankets. Here's the thing for you, right? This is just my thought on pigs in blankets. It's horrific, all right. What it's like a what's that thing called where they stuff 5 birds inside one another?
5 bird roast.
5 bird roast,
Or
right? Thank you.
It's not. I don't think
Right.
it's 5 birds.
So in England we have pigs in blankets, which is little sausages wrapped in bacon, and we have a 5 bird roast, which is
I don't think
birds.
it's 5 birds.
All right, well it's 4 or 6 or something like that, but it's birds of varying sizes, going from small to big. So something like a partridge going up to, like, I don't know, an ostrich or something. Yeah, turkey. And they're stuffed inside there and cooked. What way? Who sat there and looked at a pig and went, you know what? Even in death, even though you're this slovenly, filthy creature, there is still a way for me to mock you in death. And that's by wrapping you in yet more of your own kind. Maybe even the same bit as you. I'm going to wrap you up in it, and then I'm going to cook you and eat bacon on a sausage. It's like with a 5 bird roast. Who looked at 5 individual birds and went, you know what? It's not enough that I kill that one, or that one, or that one, or that one, or even that one, and then eat it. I'm going to kill all of them and shove them up each other's asses and then cook them. Who sat there and went, this is what we must do. This is a wise idea. That's just brutal. It's like, I don't know. It's like clubbing a baby seal to death with its mother. It's just freaking horrific. It's just like, what? You know, it's just like, who would do that? It's like feeding a tiger a tabby. Just don't do it. Mean. Here's the thing for you. In China, they feed their animals with live feeding. And I saw a video of it on YouTube a couple months back. And I have to say, it was, you want to think if you ever to get eaten by something, it'd be pretty quick. It fucking ain't. They know you are still alive when they eat you. You are still alive when they eat you. See, you've got all Jurassic Park then. Yeah. It's like this donkey or some fucking unlucky creature walked into this cage. I think it's a cow. No, it's a cow. It's a cow. It's a big cow as well. And you see tigers and shit like that in programs, and you go, "Oh yeah, look at the little pussycat." When you see these things, like with size comparison, bricking frackety through, they are big animals, man. Like tigers are like the size of cows. Seriously, they are fucking huge. And these things don't even have to run to like take you down. They like literally jog. You know, they're like, you're like running, like going, "Oh my god, it's after me!" Ah! And they're just there like going, "I'm gonna eat you. I'm coming for you. Yum 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 yum. I'm gonna get you. You can run. Look at you running." And you're like, "Oh my god!" Ah! You know, flooring it, running like the devil's chasing you, and they're just like, "I'm gonna get you. You can try running, but I'm just right behind you. Look, yum yum yum. I'm nibbling on your behind." You know, they do not give a shit. They're just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you anyway. So you run. I've got 4 legs. You got 2. Evolution decided which one of us was gonna win this one." Or creationism. Calm down. I don't know. I'm not. To be fair, I'm not fussed which way it goes. You know, my only point. This is my only thing I have against religion, and this is my only thing. All right, if you're teaching peace and harmony to people, cool, wicked, awesome. It's when though, like the Catholic Church. And I'm not ragging on my Catholic brothers and sisters, but let's just put it like this: when your church has this like massive scandal involving, you know, sexual assaults and child molestation, yeah, when you don't get a handle on that, when the Pope, the previous one, and I think the one before, I'm not sure, I know the one before, the one who's just left, the German one. When they seem to just not really give a shit, you know, it's kind of hard for them to listen to you and go, "Oh right, peace and goodwill to all men." Yeah, and you guys are fucking kids, you skanky fucks. You know, it's like you can't do it. It's just like what? So with religion needs to be both an authority on its, like, it just needs to fucking set its standards high and like not let people dip down. You know, I'm not saying you got to be like, religion is one of those things that should not force itself on people. You either open yourself up to religion or you don't. But if you're preaching love and forgiveness and happiness, you can't enforce that on someone, because that takes away the meaning of it. You know, it's not fucking rocket science. See what I did there? Science and religion. Witty. It's not hard. It's not hard to sort of sort of take that idea off the top of your head and sort of see how that would work. Don't force religion on people. You can't do it. It doesn't work. Leave people alone. This is what annoys me. This is actually really, really annoys me. People should just be able to live their own lives. How is it hard? How in the 21st century is that a hard concept to grasp? How is it people cannot get along with each other? And it really winds me up. I know on this channel I've done rants and I've done, you know, I've got irate and I've got angry. But that's about stuff that it's genuinely a reason to do it. It's my response to someone being a dick. In this world, no one should get up in anyone else's faces. You should let people get along with their lives. Just let people live. Let people be happy. As long as they in turn aren't affecting you in a negative way, and you don't do the same to them. Just everyone get along. It's so frustrating. It's so tiring to just read the paper, see the news, just go on social networking and see people tearing flanks out of each other for fucking nothing. What annoys me is you'll see one person's status one day be like, there's like, oh, you know, put one of these like really fucking annoying little like sort of well, they Instagrams or something, or meme or something, I don't know, some shit like that, of, you know, some like poem or something they said, you know, saying like, you know, live each day like it's your last, you know, love everyone like you've never, you know, like they should be loved, or some shit like that. Then the next day they're putting up on the status like, oh, I fucking hate you, fuck the world, fuck your life, fuck everything, you know, shit like that. It's just like, chill, calm down, you know, it's, you can't, I mean, it annoys me, hypocrites annoy me, but, you know, people who just, you know, can't practice what they preach piss me off twice as much. Which I think is being a hypocrite, so yeah, hypocrite. Ooh, mama, that's good tea. Oh my god, right. Yesterday I'm at work and this guy, I won't say his name, this guy comes in and I serve him occasionally. This person comes in, because it wasn't actually a guy, it was a lady, so, or was it? Ooh, Inception. It was a man inside a man inside a man. No, that's not a good thing. And yeah, and I can't remember how it happened, but he gave me a smile, and it was the kind of smile that I imagine only... What people coming over? Why are they coming over? I know who it is. See, now you turn up. Now you let me run with this. You let me go. You let me do my thing. Then you come back. It's like you want to be part of it, but you can't commit. You can't commit, babe.
Come here.
What's this bad boy like on the side of my neck?
Cute.
Is it really? Is it gonna go?
Yeah, I think something when it's building up.
It's building up. It's almost at eruption point. But yeah, just to end this story, so this guy comes in and he does, and I can't remember what it was. I did something. I clearly gave him service that made him her whoever happy. But I was greeted with a smile that made me just die inside. It was like if Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas and the Joker had a baby that was adopted by the devil and was taught to smile by him. This was the smile. It went on like from here, like his whole top of his face lowered down to his mouth, and he's like, I can't even smile as wide as this guy's mouth. But the edge of his lips went like up to here. It was like any drawing you've seen of like, you know, Dr. Seuss book when they smile. It's like that. I was just like, and it's like eyes disappeared, and I was just like, oh my god, you are the Slender Man. It's like, oh, fuck? Seriously. So, oh my god, that was horrific. Is he outside? Is he outside the house? Ooh, exciting! We've got. Oh god, you like my director? God! God! Right. So guys, thanks for watching this second bit to my life as I know it. It's random, it's irreverent, it's bizarre. No one knows what's happening, and I'm gonna go and have a cry. Perhaps next time, if I get enough likes, maybe I can convince my wife to actually show her face. Maybe. If not, then it'll be a sweet mystery that only some of you will know about. Anyway, guys, thank you for entertaining me, or me entertaining you, or let us entertain one another. Hey. Cheers, guys. See you later. Thanks for subscribing, adding stuff, doing stuff on the channel. I don't know what it is you do, but you're doing stuff, and I love it. So have fun, guys, and remember that it's always cool to go to school. Anyway, no, it takes two to tango. No, it's cool to do nothing. Wait, I can't remember how the song goes. I don't really care. Right, guys, see you later. Have fun. Go have some McDonald's. Go to McDonald's now. Go to it. They've got that amazing American burger deal thing going on, and it looks yummy, like cheese on top of the bun. God, it's so annoying.
Love you.
Love you too. Woman.